We are Creative Works.
Creative Works!
Hi, I'm Pei Ling. Welcome to Creative Works On Demand, where we answer your questions with the how and why. For this series, we're wrapping up with what might be the scariest question of all. How do I know if my video worked? It starts with capturing and measuring creative impact to understand how it links to the brand's marketing objectives. There are two families of data we can look at: impact measures and diagnostic measures. Topic 1. Impact measures. Here are 3 areas of impact that creative can be measured against. Brand lift, which measures ad effectiveness metrics across the marketing funnel, from ad recall, awareness, consideration, favorability to purchase intent. Then there's search lift, which measures organic searches on Google and YouTube to understand whether your campaign is driving people to look up your brand and product online. Lastly, we look at conversion lift, which measures your ad's impact on business outcomes like store or web page visits. Brand lift surveys help us uncover the impact of your video creative across the funnel. It appears as a survey on YouTube that allows the consumer to select an answer based on the preset question. In order to measure brand lift, or the incremental impact, we split the audience into 2 groups. The control group are those who didn't see the ad. The exposed group are those who saw the ad. To arrive at brand lift, we compare the results of the same question between the two. In this example, the group that was exposed to the ad scored 40% ad recall in the brand lift survey, compared to the control group, which reported 30% ad recall. And this means that the campaign has 10% absolute lift when it comes to recall effectiveness. And when you divide 10% incremental lift with 30% control baseline, the result is a 33% relative lift on ad recall, which we can attribute directly to the effectiveness of the ad. You can use brand lift surveys to measure your most important marketing objectives. In fact, for some campaigns, brands often select more than one objective to measure brand lift to compare the ad's effectiveness across the funnel. When done over time with multiple campaigns and executions, we'll start to spot areas of excellence and improvements. In this example, we see that the dummy brand nailed best-in-class ad recall, but can do more in other areas such as consideration and purchase intent, which is a valuable view for marketers. And of course, for creative people, we can deep dive into each campaign result and analyze areas of development in future campaigns. Topic 2. Diagnostic measures. Diagnostic measures here look more closely into the video creative itself and how the audience responds to it in a more direct manner. This includes some metrics that I'm sure you're quite familiar with: view-through rates, average view duration, views, and audience retention. Audience retention helps you look closely at how people engage with your ad content and get amazing insights to commonly asked questions. Questions like, did the audience watch to the end? Where did most of them drop off? How does it compare to other ads? Which parts of the ad attracted more attention? Retention curves are easily accessible on YouTube Studio. First, select the content by clicking on the video and select Analytics. You will be presented with 2 types of audience retention curves. The first graph here measures absolute retention, which gives you the percentage of people still viewing your ad at any given time compared to the total views at the beginning. The second graph is relative retention. It compares your video retention to the average retention of all YouTube videos of similar lengths. Retention curves are useful for comparing videos side by side. In this case, Campaign B is retaining more viewers right through to the end than Campaign A, suggesting there are creative choices made there that are more effective at holding attention. So use audience retention as a true insight into how your ads are responding and leverage these learnings to guide the future. Topic 3. Creative video experiments. Last but not least, experiment. Video experiments is a tool that lets you isolate and test if the effectiveness of specific creative, audience, or media components in your ad campaign. It's a lot like A/B testing. In fact, brands that run video experiments as part of an ongoing learning agenda often see 60% higher ad recall from the better performing executions. Common creative tests include TVC versus YouTube assets, generic video versus customized video, story A versus story B. In other cases, creatives can benefit from audience experiments as well. Put one creative asset to see whether they resonate better with demo or advanced audiences better. To end this video on a higher note, let's take a look at First Choice Thailand, a credit card company that aims to win the hearts of the younger generation.
ผมมาริโอ
หนูแพตตี้
First Choice บัตรของคนยุคนี้
More importantly, this really is the testament of creative impact, not just on ad reports, but also on business outcomes. Remarkable ad recall, brand love, view duration, and conversion. That's a wrap for how we capture video creative impact, looking at the measures that matter. First, use impact measures like brand lift studies to look at the impact on marketing objectives. Second, get a deeper view into how your audience responds to your creative with diagnostic measures like audience retention and analytics available on YouTube Studio. Finally, gather learnings to inform better decisions with video experiments, where they can reveal real-time insights and hypotheses for creative and audience questions. Thanks, and if you want to know more, see you in the other videos in our exclusive series, Creative Works On Demand.